I've officially been drinking celery juice for 4 months, and is it worth the hype? If you're new here, my name is Emma, and on this channel, I like to talk about all things wellness, biohacking, travel, adventure, and entrepreneurial tips. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how much celery juice has impacted my health after drinking it every single day, first thing in the morning, 2 full cups, for 4 months. I really wasn't planning on making this video. However, I've recently noticed some pretty significant changes and impacts on my health. So it inspired me to make this video to give you guys an update because it truly is wild. I'm also going to share with you a couple other epic integrations that I've added to my daily lifestyle to biohack my health, if you will, but I'm gonna save those for the end. We're in November right now, and in May of this year, I had my eggs frozen. I underwent the IVF treatment and actually experienced some pretty brutal complications, which has essentially resulted in me being chronically ill for the past 7 months. My hormones have been completely out of whack, my thyroid not operating correctly, I've been losing hair, I've had such a difficult time getting out of bed in the morning, exercising, and generally just not feeling like myself. I've gone in to see countless doctors, physicians in my area, and all of them have just tried to prescribe me birth control or thyroid medication, which I am a hard no to both of those things. So keep in mind that celery juice has really been the only change that I've added to my lifestyle on top of the couple other things that I'm going to share with you. And I can genuinely say I have seen so much improvement to my health. The first thing is every morning I wake up craving celery juice. You might think that this is a really difficult habit to pick up, but even after 1 week, I'll even say after the first 2 full weeks, it just became part of my routine. If you get a really easy juicer, this one I have here, I'll link it down below in my Amazon storefront. I've had for over 10 years and it still works like a charm. I think they're $100. It's worth the investment. And easy to clean. When you're getting your groceries, just pick up all the celery that you need for a week and you are good to go. The other thing I really didn't expect celery juice to do for me was it removed my need for a coffee every single day, which is absolutely huge. If you're the type of person who the first thing in the morning you're drinking is a cup of coffee, you are completely throwing your adrenals into overdrive, and it is just throwing all of the pH levels off in your body, and it's just not good for you. Your digestive system will truly thank you for starting your day off with a nice, smooth cup of alkaline, rich celery juice. Another thing I really noticed is my skin. This is my skin after 4 months of taking celery juice every single morning. It has never looked so clean, clear, and just hydrated, you know? I do not have any makeup on, and I just started my period. No breakouts, no nothing. Normally I'd have a couple little pimples, you know how it be sometimes, but And as I mentioned, I've been experiencing hair loss, mostly due to my complete and total hormone imbalance from the IVF treatment I underwent in the spring. But I really am starting to feel today, 4 months later, almost entirely my old self. And really all I've done is drink celery juice every single morning. Another thing I'm gonna share with you is probably one of the biggest mistakes that you're making on a daily basis with your water that you're drinking, and an easy solution for how to fix it. Since CJ has replaced coffee for me, I've noticed that by 2 or 3 o'clock, where normally I'd kind of be crashing, I actually feel like I have a very equal and steady amount of energy that gets me throughout the entire day and into my evening. And in the last 2 to 3 weeks, I finally have felt okay, I'm ready to start exercising again. I'm ready to start pushing myself, because I've been anemic and chronically ill for the last 6 months since having IVF. That's a whole other story. I'm finally really starting to feel like myself again, and I think it's because of the celery. So those have just been my personal experiences with celery juice, but might as well share with you some other reasons why celery is such a fabulous addition to your daily routine. Okay, more more reasons why I think you should try drinking celery juice every day for at least a month. Liver function. Celery juice is full of iron and other alkalizing properties that help to remove fat from the liver. There's actually a study done by the University of Colorado that found that celery contains this really vital antioxidant that's a really long name. I'm just going to put it on the screen here, but the short form is PQQ. And PQQ actually helps to protect your body from non-alcoholic liver diseases. And the liver is such an important organ when it comes to metabolism, hormones, digestion, truly everything. A healthy liver means a healthy life, and celery juice really helps to keep your liver in check. Okay, the next one is a big one, and that involves the C word, cancer. The Scientific Journal of Cancer reported on this many times that celery actually contains a very important component that is cancer fighting and protecting. Celery juice has something inside of it called apigenin. It's also found in, of course, just celery stalks. And apigenin has been scientifically shown to stop the progression of cancer in all of its stages. Essentially, apigenin stops something called angiogenesis, which is the production of blood vessels that help to feed and promote the growth of tumors. Apigenin stops that growth by taking back the blood, oxygen, and nutrients that would otherwise be fueling that angiogenesis, and a lot of that is found in celery juice. So I think that there's something to be said about the long-term benefits when you're drinking this every single day. So for me, has celery juice been worth the hype? Absolutely. To say that I've been fighting hormone imbalance and a thyroid disease, along with a lot of the other regular stresses going on in my life, it's pretty remarkable that with pretty much no medical intervention and prescription drugs, I've been able to what feels like heal myself by taking celery juice and a couple other things that I'll get into now. So some of the other biohacking integrations that I mentioned earlier on in this video that I started using on a daily basis, I think have really enhanced my health, my hair growth, my skin, and my overall well-being. The first one is red light therapy. We got a pretty big red light, but you can get smaller ones. You can even get face mask red lights, which is actually where I started. I started out with this like face mask red light, but full body exposure to red light is one of the best ways to actually treat your organs with a boost of light therapy. It is scientifically proven that the wavelengths of red light actually reach all the way to your bone marrow, helping to regenerate new cell growth and heal parts of your body that really need it. I will also link the red light down below in the description in case you're thinking about getting one yourself. And do keep in mind that small, medium, large, red light will have a benefit no matter how big or small you are using it, as long as you're using it every day. I definitely notice a difference. Okay, I'm saving the best for last. And the very last thing that I've recently started integrating into my lifestyle that has absolutely made a difference is my drinking water. Guys, tap water is toxic. I'm sorry if you're late to the table to figuring that out, but there are over 300 different contaminants that have been found in tap water, obviously depending on your municipality, but things like heavy metals, lead, pesticides, herbicides, birth control, I could go on, exists in our tap water. Even the pipes that feed our homes with this tap water are absolutely disgusting. So one new thing that I've recently gotten installed into my kitchen is a reverse osmosis system. Now this sounds fancy, looks expensive. It's not. You can find them for around $200, and oh my God, I'm kicking myself for not having done this sooner because the water tastes totally different and I actually feel hydrated. The way that reverse osmosis works is it basically removes 99.9% of contaminants in water, essentially turning water into purified H2O. What a concept. Just drinking pure H2O. One thing that you do have to keep in mind with reverse osmosis water is that you do need to remineralize that water. So I use something called LMNT. LMNT is my favorite electrolyte brand. I'm not sponsored or an affiliate in any way. Maybe I should be because of the amount of money that I spend on my LMNT electrolyte packages. They are so good. My favorite flavor is raspberry right now. I loved watermelon for a hot minute, but now I'm on the raspberry raspberry train all day. They're really good tasting, and like I said, they're not filled with all of the garbage. Some of them do have natural flavors, some of them do have citric acid. If you want to completely avoid natural flavors and citric acid, the watermelon flavor or the raw flavor are the two cleanest electrolytes that you can literally get. And I've looked at all the different companies, trust me. So popping one of those into your water, that's literally how I start my day on top of celery juice. And you, trust me, do not need coffee, do not need caffeine. Your brain fog is gone. I feel like I can really take on the day and work creatively, get through my workouts, and just like be the best version of myself. So I definitely recommend trying a reverse osmosis water system, or just anything that's going to clean your water.
If you would like to learn more about the benefits of red light therapy and dive deeper into the world of reverse osmosis water, please subscribe to my channel because I will be releasing 2 full-length videos about these topics.
Unfortunately, the Brita filters, I did that for like 7 years. They basically do nothing. It's so sad. But the reverse osmosis is your guaranteed shot at removing 99.9% of those contaminants. Do make sure if you are getting a RO system that goes under the sink, you're not getting a massive tank. Like, get one that's maybe 5 liters max, because the bigger they are, the longer the water sits inside of those tanks, which can be an opportunity for bacteria to grow. So if you're even a family of 4, you do not need to grab a huge, massive tank that goes underneath your sink. The one that I got is linked down below on my Amazon storefront. Super affordable in my opinion. And there are also countertop options if you're renting or if you don't want to go through the trouble of installing it under your sink. So those are my thoughts on celery juice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you watching it. And let me know in the comments down below any biohacking integrations that you have added into your daily routine. I'm always looking for new things that will make me feel good, look good, perform better, all of the things. So thank you so much. Please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel because it is growing and I'm so excited to be here. And yeah, we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.